This is going to be a collective reading for June 2025. I'm going to do a different... It's killing me. I need to do a different set. I get bored with the same cards. Even though I know everybody wants to have the same cards. That makes sense. But, you know, since there's multiple collective readings, I feel like I could do different cards. These are one of my favorite. You can always tell which ones I use a lot because they be all dirty. Greasy hands. Peace. I love it. Right at the heart. Peace for the collective. That's Oshun, Holy Spirit. That's a gateway color. So, comfort at the solar plexus. That's nice. Or it might not be. Let's see. I don't know if I like that there. It's also a gateway color, so it doesn't have to be, you know. Maybe you're feeling comfortable in your courage. You know, maybe you were uncomfortable with having courage or saying things that were courageous in a way before, and now you're not. Could be that. So the throat. Giving me the strength card too, with like the Virgo, the Virgin, and the Leo, the Lion, the Beast. It's like Beauty and the Beast energy to me a little bit. It's too many. Okay. Magic at the throat. I like that. Maybe somebody has the power of speaking things out. That means you're a truthful person. When you have authority with your voice, it's because you're a person that's truthful. Congratulations. That's not hard. I mean, that's not easy. Strength at the sacral. Nice. We like that. It's like a red-orange card, too. It's, you know, I was just saying the strength card. It reminds me of that, and then that comes out. Nice. I love it. Somebody's sacral is strong. Somebody is got some comfort and peace. Say, oh, I love it. It feels so aligned, you know, with the throat and the magic. What's the third eye? Collective, get it? I'm looking for that thing. Third eye for the collective. Happiness, okay. Maybe you're seeing red. Maybe you're in love. Somebody might be in love. Trust at the root. Okay. I'm not mad about that with strength next to it. So again, I feel like somebody is truthful. You know, if you have trust at the root, that means because you're a truthful person, and you have happiness at the crown too. I feel like it might be some passion. You know, you do have strength in the That's passion, lust, all that in the sacral where things are birthed. And then you got all these red cards here. I really do like it. I like the trust. Somebody is truthful to the point where everything else is... Look at these cards, are all amazing. I mean, all of them are amazing. Trust, strength, comfort, peace, magic, and happiness twice. Determination. Over the heart, right over here with this solar plexus that, and it's like real powerful. I feel it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Come on, collective. I love it. What is the peace with this determination? You have been working on your root chakra to where, you know, that's where all the the powerful dark energies are. That shit is balanced out. They trust you. You trust yourself. That's a big thing right there. You have to be truthful in order to do that. And being truthful with yourself too about things that you allowed yourself to believe that were lies, and it's a lot to that. So get it, collective. There's going to be a lot of truth coming out too, so people that aren't okay with that are going to be shook up. What's peace and determination, please? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's going to have to let go of something. Maybe something that was taking your peace away. Pain underneath this. Okay. So I feel like you've gotten over something. There was something painful that you were determined to get through. This could be some kind of healing. You know, again, I said peace is Oshun, Ma'at. They're the same thing. It's balance. The dove is the Holy Spirit. So yeah, I feel like somebody's letting go of something and may have given somebody some kind of stability, but I feel like somebody's letting go of something because they want peace. Peace is, man, peace that surpasses understanding. And I say that for a reason, because it's like maybe people are going to be like, what the fuck? Why are you letting that go? It's because you want that peace. And people don't understand until they don't have it. Four of Wands. Comfort. With the solar plexus and you having to let go of something, and both of these being fours, this might be you letting go of a community to go into a better community where you feel comfortable. I feel like this was something, and how these are locks too. You know what I'm saying? And this Pentacles, you know, don't look at my nails. They're lifting. They're all, if my nail pops off, it's because I'm trying to take them off. And they're hanging on right now. My thumb came off really nice. It didn't ruin my nail or my nail bed or anything. There's no dents or anything. I'm getting so good at this. But yeah, they're hanging on, and I don't want to like pull it off because that defeats the purpose of trying to take care of my natural nails, you know? Anyway, so I just had to say that because I do my nails, so I don't play about my shit looking all crazy. But look, yeah, they're locks. Don't look at my nail. They're locks. And yeah, these locks, I feel like we're like locking you into something or locking you down. And it was causing pain. It was causing you to have some kind of pain. Maybe causing you to be more determined than you need to be. Two of Cups with magic. Wow, maybe somebody is, I feel like letting go of this is not, look, you're going to get the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups by letting this go. I mean, talk about peace. Not only are you, it's like, and this Two of Cups, maybe this is even, oh, look at the Dove. Yeah, this is you coming into yourself, into your magic. You're holding on to this and it was fucking up your magic. The Dove, you know, right here. Twin flames, those two hearts, that's yourself. And once you're able to do that, you can speak clearly and eloquently. Eloquence is one of the arts. I forget. Yeah, because they're all connected to the chakras too. It's so funny. The colors, the musical notes, everything is just connected. But the rainbow, which is 42 degrees, that's my art. Oh my gosh, it's so much. And look, 4-2. Yeah, somebody is coming into themselves, coming into balance with yourself, and that's creating this purple, this magic at the throat too. The royal, somebody has a royal, somebody speaks with authority. I fucking love it. And maybe you are going to meet somebody now. Your body trusts you. Like, do you know how powerful that is to be trusted by your own body? We're so disconnected from our body. We don't listen to our bodies ever. Somebody has listened to their body. They know when the body is doing something different, even in a subtle way. They know because they're so connected to themselves. With peace at the heart, and there's this little heart right here. Look, man, I freaking love this. Why is that out there? And the Empress, look, at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands in the reverse here at the Strength. Maybe that pain too, because it's a red card. So I look at the reds. There's so many different ways that I read these cards. Like the blue is really the throat or the third eye, right? So with that being here and your magic being here and the strength, it's just like with the happiness, it's all from this root right here. And trust there, oh my God. Your body will react to your word. That's why your word is magic. Not only will your body react, the whole universe will, because you're truthful and your body trusts you. And your body is a microcosm of the macrocosm. I always say that everything is everything, you guys. The bad waters and the ocean being nasty and stuff, it's talking about black women. It's showing us this so that we can clean it up. All the trash piles of shit in the ocean. And black women specifically, all women though, but black women specifically, they need you to fuck up the waters and shit. They need you. Other women can't do it alone because they're balanced with other things, but you are the alpha feminine energy of the water, honey. Okay? They need you to do black magic and shit like that. That's not your magic. They need you to be calling on Isis so that they can fuck up the waters, so they can say, look, spirit, look, universe, look how fucked up the waters are. Man, get them out of here. They're messing things up. That's what they're doing. And you're not even the one fucking, you're just going along with what they're doing. It's everybody else besides you that's really fucking up the waters, but they're just going to blame you for it. It's black magic. Watch what you do, because it always comes back to you. Wow, the Empress decided to come out again in the Chariot at the bottom. So somebody third eye is, you know who you are. Look, I just said somebody has authority when they speak. They're trusted. And what they say happens. You're abundant. At the third eye, that means you're a visualizer. This is giving me like Jean Grey, Phoenix. You know, she's the telepathic one. She looks into her eye and she can see what the fuck is going on with everybody. She can give you messages and stuff like that because she's trusted by those forces. You know, they know that she's not, you know, doing black magic and trying to fuck with somebody's head. Sad. This is Taurus and also Libra energy. Yes, bitch. Yes, it is. We have, I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, y'all know I'm crazy. 8 of Swords. Okay, trapped. Somebody's in their head or, I don't know why that would be there. Oh, this is also giving me the same kind of energy, like being held down or stapled down. This reminds me of that Tibet. There's a demon goddess who they have all these churches on her chakra points, and it's to keep her energy down. It reminds me of that. Like, and it's crazy because all the swords are crosses. And in the picture, it's like all of these churches, you know, churches on the cross. I definitely think that it's a nod to this energy issues of the red, the sexual, feminine energy that they're really trying to hold down, literally. I don't know what to say. To get people to understand, I just don't know what to say. But just say it. It's like, huh? I'm just saying it. Ace of Wands, this is energy. Somebody is, again, sexual energy. Again, I feel like somebody has been granted with this pain here at the root. Ooh, you just really defeated the shit out of something. You defeated feeling stuck, you know, with your family and your money and your finances and being, you know, like, oh, like the demon goddess, like siphoned and all kind of shit at your root, trying to keep you from self-actualizing. You defeated that. You were determined. And you defeated these King of Wands energy in the reverse at your sacral. So again, this is giving me magic men. You know, all of this is churchmen too. I told you it's all these churches like holding her energy down. It reminds me of that church, that cathedral I posted here in Sedona. The Chapel of the Holy Cross. It's on the biggest energy vortex here. Why? Why is that on an energy vortex like that? With the iron cross in it. Like, get that shit. These crazy white boys be trying to blow it up too. That's because they know. It's crazy how the white boys are more connected to the black mother than the black men because they've been sacrificing her. So the white boys, especially the ones that are trying sincerely to get connected to the earth, they be trying to fuck some shit up, you know, because they don't have the same, they're not scared to do stuff like that because they don't feel like, you know, they have that entitlement, which can be very powerful. I don't feel like entitlement has to be bad. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody was trying to fight you. They can't fight you. You motherfucking Jean Grey. How you go? What? What are you doing? You trying to fight Jean Grey? Oh. No. Oh, no. You know? Like, what? Look at all them titties. And then, you know, they're doing this. The spirit is giving you a bigger wand, a thicker wand. You know, a wand that's perfect for you. This fool is sacrificing snakes. I didn't even notice he got a snake in here. Oh no, that's that salamander that always be with the King of Wands. Yeah, these are men that are trying to control your feminine sexual energy. Like, ain't that a bitch? I'm going to post that little demon goddess thing in Tibet. I swear it looks just like that to me. And with the castle there, it gives me like knights of the crown. And knights of the crown are trying to keep the power away from the black woman, from the real empress. Trying to give it to Barbie, the barbarian. She's not even a real woman. The Empress is just got all them titties. You know, you could feed everybody with them titties. I'm sorry, she does have a lot of freaking tits. Everybody gets some. Set the heart for Pentacles in reverse. And clarify the Four of Pentacles. In reverse of the heart. Two of Wands. Yeah, look. Planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, and travel plans. Somebody is letting go of something. And you're going to travel and you're making plans. And I'm telling you, your plans are going to be guided. You're going to run right into your magic. This is powerful shit, especially if you get a collective reading. I fucking love it. And this Empress energy, I'm telling you, that's what's been under attack. Is so strong here. And the masculine energy with the wand. This is like God and the goddess like together. Aries, and I told you Aries is a chosen champion. I know Aries is going to have this shit right. I know that. That's who's going to have this shit right. And then Libra, Taurus is put back on her throne. The whole fucking world is going to be like... like the whole earth, and the fucking plants are going to shoot up and shit. Like when I transplanted my fern. And that fern was in this little pot, and I put it in like a 3 times bigger pot, and that motherfucker, I swear to God, overnight, I looked, I said, God damn! It was like stuck in this little pot. That's how the earth is going to be once the real Empress is back on her throne. It's going to bust out of that little pot, and just it's going to be berries and shit everywhere. Just like that fern. I didn't even know it had berries. I know it had little flowers, but that motherfucker grew berries and shit. I was like, what the hell? Because it was in that little bitty pot. I have another plant that just did that too. My monstera. It needs another pot. It tipped the pot over. I have to get it one of those like square pots so it could like spread itself out. A heavy pot. It's getting so big and pretty. I can't believe I said, what the hell you did? It's got big as fuck overnight. Four of Wands. Monstera. Maybe that has something to do with something. You taming the monsters, the beast inside. Did I say something about that? I think that was in the... I don't know which reading. Anyways, back here we have a Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who uses their mouth to lie. Maybe that's who's walking away. Somebody who was... I've been talking about truth and trust and being honest and stuff like this, and then for this to come out, I feel like this was somebody's problem. They were a liar. They weren't being really who they are. They were being their idea of what they think they should be. And now they're going to move on from something. Could be a speaking job. Maybe they don't need to be speaking because they lie too much. Overly emotional. easily influenced, bitchy, cold-hearted, cruel, and bitterness. Yeah. Wow, this is a Virgo Libra card. Virgo? I guess it could be because Virgo is Mercury. Yeah, but this is in reverse, so it's somebody messy. Somebody messy. With the comfort and the Five of Wands in the reverse, yeah, I feel like somebody is not able to fight. So they're trying to move on to something comfortable where they belong. Good for them. They should definitely go where they belong. And maybe they're making plans. What's the magic at the throat in the Two of Cups? This is also, it could be any air sign. It doesn't have to be an air sign. Gemini and Aquarius energy. So yeah, somebody's moving on to calmer waters. They want peace. There's a storm that they were facing from all this lying. And, you know, they want peace. They want peace. I think that's what they need to, because look at all this is beautiful. Somebody lets go of something that is not them. And they defeat. I feel like by letting, you know, because you gotta, the root and the heart, they're connected. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how you have to kind of go back and forth and check on the other and even the other ones too. Because you don't want to just work, well, I worked on just my root for years. But I had to like jump, you know? Because the root and the heart, they work together. And now somebody has let go of these lies and stuff like that. With the Six of Swords too, they're going away from something. That's what you got to do sometimes. Sometimes you get yourself entangled in stuff, and the best thing to do is to let go and start another timeline. Just let it all go and start another timeline. That's how you get out of that. You know, and you still might have karma depending on what you did, but staying in a situation just makes it worse. It's a slow tower. What's the King of Wands? And sometimes you need a slow tower, though, because sometimes you got to be able to get yourself together and try to find that, you know, hopefully you can stay focused, get together, and then get out to the Six of Swords, you know, because maybe you didn't save as much as you needed to before the tower hits, you know. That's how it works. Sometimes tower in reverses is just telling you to start making them plans. Two of Wands, you know, the world is your oyster. Get up off your ass. You need to get the fuck up off your ass. I can't be sitting on my ass all day. Not even to read no cards. I cannot sit on my ass all day. You gotta get up and do something with your body, yourself. Move around. People's work can make them lazy and, you know, trifling too. A lot of people are sitting behind computers all day. They sit. That's why they got them walking pads now. Because just sitting on your ass, even if you're working or doing something, is not good for you. It gives you bad posture. You hunch over. Like, get the hell up out of here. Especially if you're not a stand-up person. Look, you got these King of Pentacles now here. I like this. Yeah. Somebody's moving on to calmer waters and they're going to come into themselves and their magic. Please let this go. This right here is going to hold you back. You got the King of Pentacles now. That's why this is strong, because you defeated these kind of pimp daddy wanting to steal from your energy, jealous, trifling, slanging a dick everywhere. So now you're attracting King of Pentacles in the upright types of men. Because you're not a lying ass bitch no more. You let that go. So now you're bringing in solid people that are trustworthy. At your roots, you got trust. Motherfuckers not going to be trying to staple you down to the ground and shit. This man he's got wealth. He's a business-minded man. He's a leader. This is security, discipline, abundance, prosperity, and generosity. Like, damn, what else do you need from a man? I don't even need him to have a big dick. He can have a little dick, and I will rock that little dick, okay? I will rock the shit out of that little dick. With all that going on, shit. I control that boat, okay? And I'm gonna get mine, especially if I'm up there. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Collective. Do you know what I'm saying? This Magician in reverse comes out. But too many came out. What's happiness in the Empress? Somebody got a King of Pentacles over here with his fine ass and he don't need nothing else. He don't need nothing else. Oh, yeah, look, I think that you are this person that, or maybe you finna be trapped down up with this freaking King of Pentacles, and that's fine with you. That's fine with the Empress. You got that, and he gonna be the Emperor after he get with you. Page of Cups in the reverse. Emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment, new ideas, creative blocks. Yeah, I think that's what this was. Them trying to create creative blocks for you. Yeah, because that is so funny. It's coming out with the Empress and the Knot and the Eight of Swords. That's who they were. I'm telling you, that sexual feminine energy. I'm going to post that damn Tibet. Is it Tibet? Yeah, I think it is Tibet. Pretty sure it's Tibet. Stealing your ideas, your babies and shit. Yeah, you're not confused, or somebody isn't confused about something. Alignment, personal values, overwhelmed by choices, lack of purpose, fantasy, illusion, diversion, confusion. I think it's the alignment and the personal values. You could probably be overwhelmed by choices. I like the fantasy too. There's nothing wrong with a little fantasy. You need to have a strong, again, Jean Grey. You need to be able to visualize what you desire. And this one got that all day. She can visualize what she wants and it comes into being because she's trusted by herself and spirit. Give me another, go another pass. Page of Swords. I think that somebody is sharper now. Maybe you didn't understand this. And this is something that you really got to do the work on to understand, because it's deep down rooted in there, you know, at the root chakra. Somebody is so much sharper and intelligent now, so much more sharp and intelligent now than they were before. Maybe you were too trusting, you know, before. Now they're both pages still, but, and I like that this is a page, even though I'm talking about the Empress, because this is a page in the sense where look, new ideas, curiosity, the curiosity part, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless, mental energy. So again, the mental energy, because we're here at the third eye with the Empress. And the new ideas, the curiosity, I feel like there's a whole nother realm with this swords energy that you have walked into. I feel like it's some kind of magic here too. But you're just getting going with it. You know, what does it say? New ways of doing something, and thirst for knowledge. You're coming up with new things. And if it's new, even you start off as a page. Even the Empress starts off as a page when she's creating something new. She's got to get the kinks out of it and stuff like that. So I love this for this energy. And it's innocent. It's allowing yourself to learn. It's not saying, I'm the Empress, I know everything. You know, it's people are crazy, you know. They get into power and they think that that's it. You know, look, I said he's going to be the emperor coming out under this King of Pentacles. I'm trying to tell you, as soon as he get with you, he's going to be the emperor. Hello. I mean, and it's the same energy. Respect, leadership, stability, structure. I feel like he's going to help with that because that's the man. That's one of the things that the masculine energy does. Rules and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, focus, practicality. I feel like you're going to upgrade him. Shit. He was the King of Pentacles. Now he's the emperor with this Empress. With the Two of Cups here. I said that was you coming into yourself, but now it's the Emperor and the Empress here underneath the magic and the Two of Cups. And moving on to calmer waters, that's what you're going to get. Fuck that. You better move on. Something is happening fast, though. I feel like that's why somebody, I'm telling you, this is crazy. I was saying about the Tower in reverse. Something is happening fast to this lion-ass Queen of Swords, or she used to be. Something is happening fast, so I feel like somebody needs to make their plans to move on to where they need to go before it comes in. I think that you have a chance to get something together, but you got to do it. We're in Saturn and Aries. It's all about what you do, how you do it. The Lovers. Look at that. And it's underneath making plans. It's like all of this is here for you, but you got to literally make the right choice. You got to literally choose not to be a lying asshole. That's all you got to do. Sometimes it's hard, though. Sometimes you've been a lying asshole so long that you don't even know, you know. That's why you got to work on that trust. The body, it might lead your ass the wrong way. Somebody, this is for somebody, but for others, you know. Oh, Lord. The Lovers is also like the Two of Cups. This is feeling complete with someone, feeling whole, feeling like, you know, especially when it comes to a project and stuff like that too, which I really think there's going to be some new things developing, you know, with the Page of Swords and the Lovers. It's just support, love, harmony, relationship, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values. I was just talking about this passionate energy that these men have, and you're going to put it on this Emperor or this King of Pentacles with his little dick and everything. You're going to put it on him. You're going to put it on him. He's through. This Empress is about to rock because you've been through things and these men, and now you got a good one. Let me tell you, he's gonna be upgraded to the Emperor. That's how he's gonna feel. That's how it's gonna be. That's how people are gonna see him, you know, and that's because it's about knowing even how to treat an emperor, knowing what the emperor needs, you know, and it's not even a problem. It's not a problem for me to give the emperor what he needs, because look, the emperor is about respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules, and power. Like, who... Who gives a fuck what else is going on? Something's happening fast. And it's crazy because it's like, if you lie, if you decide to be this lying hoe, something's happening fast. And if you decide to move on to calmer waters, all this is going to happen fast too. It's like literally somebody has a choice. It's so funny. You got the Lovers here. A choice. You got the Two of Wands here. It's like a choice. You got a choice. Maybe something, I feel like it's like if you stay here where you're comfortable, or maybe it's some kind of house, and maybe it's some kind of coven of bitches. You're choosing this coven of bitches over your emperor. And and some comfort where you know, really can't defend yourself from something. 3 of Wands in the reverse. It's not going to work in the 6 of Pentacles. Something's going to be balanced either way. You might as well get this beautiful situation going. Somebody here is proud because you got to be messed up. You know, maybe that's because you've been dealing with all these King of Wands in the reverse. You know, when you deal with those kind of men, you pull in that energy and it imbalances you as a woman. Yeah, somebody is working on something here with the 7 of Pentacles. Happiness. I feel like you were in this energy. That's why maybe you're having to work through it. Maybe you still have doubts. Of course, somebody does. You know, if they're moving on or they've been lying, that's something not easy to get out of. But somebody is going to end up in this 8 of Swords situation if they don't do the right thing. I feel like you got a chance to either be this bitch over here, dead, or the Empress right here. Because both of them are an Empress. This is the demon mother. That she's the sexual energy, the earth, that's, you know, stuck in Tibet. And here, she's not stuck. So it's like either you can go that way and get stuck or go this way and, you know, everything you ever dreamed of. Yeah, working on something. Not being confused and working on something. Look, waiting for something to blossom, nurturing it. It's giving me that plan again, that monstera. That thing just started growing out of nowhere. And it was crazy because it was all limp. And that's how I was able to tell, like, somebody had threw something before I got my house cleaned or whatever. And it's a year. Today, 6/6 of when I got cleaned when I went to the reservation. So, happy anniversary to me. But, yeah, you're working on something now. You're not confused about what it is you're supposed to be working on. Your crown, you know, you got this magic and this happiness, and somebody has a choice to make, and this is very serious. Look, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is got a decision to make, and it's about doing the right thing. It's about doing the right thing. Are you going to continue with the lies, or are you going to move on to calmer waters? Where you're going to have to defeat negative thoughts about yourself. But it's going to be all good. Like, you got the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Underneath, over magic. Getting yourself aligned with your magic. And not doing something else or being somewhere else you're really not supposed to be. That's why it's messing with your peace. You got to let it go, and it's so beautiful for you. Damn, we don't have no Major Arcana except for the freaking Empress. I mean, these are the only cards I pay attention to. Of course, we have them down here, but shit. The Lovers and the fucking Emperor are the only ones we have down here. A Major Arcana. You got the Empress, the only Major Arcana, and then you got the Lovers and the fucking Emperor as the only Major Arcana in the minor cards. I mean, all in the upright. So yeah, it's up to you. Make the right choice. Walk away from the bullshit, the lies. Because then you're able to build something solid with trust, and you trust yourself. And when you know that you're walking in truth and trust, and your body knows that, the universe knows that, it's such a different feeling. You are the way authority. Somebody has authority. The way that you come across, you know without a doubt. You don't got to hide shit. You know, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. That's what I have, collective. I hope that you make the right choice. And let me know if it resonated. I love this reading. I think that it's beautiful. And I will see you next time. Peace.